forget, it has wider implications than just an Iranian attack, bad as that would be. I mean, Ukraine is depending on American missile defences to defend itself from Russia. And then America is freaking, what will it have left if China does go to war, as it is threatened to do? China hasn't expended a single munition in years, while America seems to be funding everything. But now Israel now is going into southern Lebanon again. Why is that?
Yeah, first of all, just on this point on China, this is critical to understand what is happening in Iran in a global context. The Chinese, Russian, Iranian, North Korean axis is trying to bleed the West dry. It is manufacturing ballistic missiles and drones far faster and cheaper than the West can manufacture interceptors. So it is a global danger if the Iranian regime has 8,000 ballistic missiles as it was planning, because there's just no way to shoot them out of the sky. And that is a way for China to try to bog down the West and the moderate Arab states, and for Russia as well, as they seek expansion beyond their borders. So this is a global danger. Lebanon, Hezbollah, Iran's proxy army in Lebanon, has joined the war on the side of the Iranian regime. 2 nights ago, they fired ballistic missiles and drones at northern Israel. Yesterday, for the first time in 16 months, they fired a ballistic missile at Tel Aviv, and we all had to run for shelter. And Israel is saying, enough is enough. The last war with Hezbollah ended with a diplomatic solution. That's what world leaders wanted, right? A deal that the Lebanese government has to disarm Hezbollah. They didn't. They chickened out of a fight, chickened out of a confrontation, didn't confront Hezbollah, allowed Hezbollah to rearm position forces along Israel's border, and we're not going to allow Iran's proxy army in Lebanon to rain missiles and drones and anti-tank fire at the communities along the border. So Israel is now operating forcefully against Hezbollah to remove the threat of rocket fire and drones against our communities and make sure they can no longer attack Israeli civilians to try to save the Islamic Republic.
Yeah, but, Israel's got much less than half Australia's population. Meanwhile, it is fighting on 3 fronts. In Gaza, still, really, in Lebanon and in Iran. There must be some sort of exhaustion setting in here, or the blood and the money that's being expended on this. How long do you think before the Israeli public think, enough? What's going on? What's the support for this?
Oh, resolve in Israel is very high because we want to finish the job. Since October 7th, 2023, we have been under attack on 7 fronts: Gaza, Lebanon, Yemen, Syria, the West Bank, Iraq, Iran. It has been over 2 years of a multi-front war waged by the Iranian axis against Israel to try to destroy our country. And that has backfired spectacularly in the face of the Iranian axis. Every single terrorist leader who plotted and was involved in October 7th is now dead. Sinwar, Death, Nasrallah, Khamenei, all gone. So Israelis now don't want ballistic missiles. It's scary, it's stressful, you have to run to the shelter. But we can't afford for the Iranian regime to get nuclear weapons. We can't afford for them to build thousands of ballistic missiles. We want to eliminate the threat once and for all of a fundamentalist, fanatic regime that has invested billions in the vision of death to Israel. So if it means running into the bomb shelter a few more times, a few more days, a few more weeks, that's the price that Israelis are willing to pay in order to remove this existential threat to our national survival.
Eylon, let me just tell you, there is no once and for all in history. There's always going to be someone else. But yes, I think Israel will be safer now once Iran is defanged than it has been since the creation of the state. Very quickly, I'm out of time, but I just wanted to hear a quick view from you on this. The hatred of the left here for Benjamin Netanyahu, the demonisation of him. It's not just here too. You've worked for him. What's he really like?
I think the Prime Minister is the ultimate foreign policy realist. He sees through the bull of all the jargon talk of international community and understands that we live in a dangerous region. And in a dangerous region, you need to be creative, you need to be forceful because our enemies are not playing by the rules, and you have to be smarter and faster and stronger than them if you want to survive in a dangerous region.
Eylon Levy, always great to talk to you. I hope to have you back very soon. Thank you so much for your time.